Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with an XCOM 2 War of the Chosen update. They've announced that they're going to be releasing a DLC that is free to PC users, PC gamers that already own the War of the Chosen, or if you buy it between now and the end, like Christmas, in December sometime, I think is what they were saying. If you buy War of the Chosen between now and then, you will also receive this additional free DLC, which is called Tactical Legacy Pack. Okay, the Tactical Legacy Pack. Now, before we go into the video that I've got keyed up right here, the Tactical Legacy Pack it's an add-on to your game. So you will get an additional launch button that'll take you to the Legacy. Now, if you're familiar with the XCOM franchise, you already know about XCOM 1 Enemy Unknown, and you also know about XCOM 1 Enemy Within. Okay, so these all take place during the alien invasion, and Bradford is working for you, and you are the commander. You run the XCOM. And then, you know, if you've been following the franchise, you know XCOM 2. XCOM 2 is working with or against the Advent that is trying to they're the, we'll just say for now, try not to spoil anything for you, they're the sympathizers, or the guys that work with the aliens 20 years after the invasion has succeeded, and you failed to stop this. And Bradford's a little bit older, and he helps you escape, puts you back in the throne, and you guys fight the aliens together. And then XCOM 2 War of the Chosen replaces XCOM 2 and basically overwrites and changes the story in a way where, yes, you're recovered, you're rescued by Bradford and his people, but instead of just the vanilla XCOM and Advent, which is you're fighting, now you're fighting these lieutenants that are working for the aliens to become the new ruler of Earth. And so they are the chosen. So that's the War of the Chosen. But what happens in that 20 years between XCOM 1 and XCOM 2 is this pack. It's a legacy pack. It talks about possibly the struggle, because they lost the war. So it's going to talk about the struggle to stay alive, to keep XCOM together. Bradford's in charge because apparently you are captured as a commander. You're captured and locked up. And it basically the changing of the guard, because you've got Shen is an engineer, and his daughter takes over in XCOM 2. So where did that changeover come from? And then there's something called Shen's Last Gift. That was a DLC where Shen had created a robot. And so does that happen in the Tactical Legacy pack? Then there's Valen. Valen was your scientist. She's the one that uncovered all the aliens and stuff like that. And she's not in XCOM 2. Apparently, well, she is sort of. She is in the Hunted DLC, where she created these super mutants or super aliens that you have to fight, and but she's gone missing, and you was presumed dead. So maybe we'll find out about what happened to her in the Tactical Legacy pack, possibly, right? Okay, I'm gonna play this and I might stop it every now and then to kind of show you something. But right here on this first screen, the one on the left is your standard assault trooper, right, with his shotgun. That's XCOM 1. In XCOM 2, you have a ranger, and the ranger has the shotgun but also has a sword. What they've done is they've kind of combined the new armor, or not the new armor, the old armor with the new concept, but they wanted it to be run down and dingy and dirty because, remember, they're not an organization anymore. They're kind of like they're doing it on their own, or they're just trying to keep themselves together, and they're the rebellion. They're fighting against the aliens. So you can see like this shoulder strap is being held on with some leather straps, and like this knee plate right here, it's being held on with duct tape. You know? So let's continue. There are a lot of things that I want to talk about, but I might or might not hit on. So this is playing, right? Yeah, it's playing. So these guys up here are the developers. They're talking about the art style, the legacy, and all that. I've muted them because I don't want to violate any. You can go watch their stream too. I just wanted to talk over them and give you how excited I am. I'm super excited. I've been playing XCOM for 30 years now. I've been playing XCOM ever since the beginning. And I've noticed, I go to like Twitch or YouTube, and I see people still live streaming it. I'm one of them. But there are a bunch of people live streaming it. There are people doing weekly playthroughs of XCOM, and they're getting a ton of views. They're getting people, they interact with their audience, and they have a ton of views. XCOM is alive and strong out there. And I did want to say, okay, now here's the next level up. What is that? The Carapace armor or something like that. You can see this used to look like, that used to be the shotgun, and that's the new laser shotgun. Right? Looks like it got multiple double barrel or something. Okay, I'm not really sure. That sword is a laser sword, if I remember right. It's got some really cool. He's got a leg wrap, straps. His shotgun shells are tied to him. See, that was the old clean look, and this is the new kind of like run down look. Yeah, and they're talking about like the boots and the knee pads and stuff. He's not fully armored, but he gets an advantage to armor. And there's Bradford. And Bradford's going to play a critical role in the Legacy pack. My understanding is there's like 3 different mission chains you can play. And in each mission chain, there's like 7 missions. And basically it's just a straight up 21 missions is what it sounds like. The plasma sniper rifle and the powered armor. This might even be the angel armor, archangel armor, which I could fly. But see, this is not even close, right? And then that's the helmet from one of the DLCs. I thought that was pretty cool. And you can see they put a lot more detail into the weapons compared to the older weapons. The older weapons, they went with a clean, smooth look. This is my understanding. They went with a clean, smooth look because it would take up less resources and it would run smoother on the computer. But now that computers have progressed and they figured out ways to optimize the game better, they can actually put a lot more detailing into the weapons and armor and stuff like that. And the landscape as well. Okay, so there's going to be 21 missions, three mission chains, each with 7 missions, and think of this as kind of like a separate story from your main XCOM 2 game. And here's the old cemetery that you would have seen, and then they're going to show the new cemetery. You remember the cemetery? You had that building in the middle with like, it looked like a vampire's, it had the sarcophagus or whatever in the middle. A lot of like tombstones and I don't know what you would call them, but basically all the stonework and stuff in the little what do they call them? Mausoleums and stuff that you get to fight around. That was in XCOM 1, and you see a little green guy down there. He's all gooed up, you know. They're going to show. What is that? What is that? Is that an alien? What is that right there? Can't tell. But let me get that off the screen. Okay, with the 21 missions, you will take 4 XCOM operatives, Bradford and a couple others, on a mission, and when they finish the mission, they'll be able to level up. They'll also be able to equip up, and basically you'll go through the tiers and the levels dynamically. I mean, it'll be like super fast. You'll get, 7 missions, you'll be done, right? And then you play the next mission chain. They're going back and forth. But you can see the quality difference of the terrain and the way the building looks different. This looks different and all that. I mean, they put a lot more effort into the art and terrain, and that's I dig that. I really super dig that. You'll unlock weapons. They've taken a lot of the weapons from War of the Chosen and XCOM 1 and kind of merged them into the Legacy pack. They've also re-envisioned the armors and the weapons, making them more detailed. So I'm super excited about that. And these missions are part of a story chain, so you learn some of the history about what happened between the time frame, the 20 years while you were imprisoned. It might even show how you got imprisoned. We don't know yet, really. I don't really want to know. But at the end, like this is the gas station. It's iconic. Everybody remembers the gas station. You also remember the hole in the roof up there. I think they said this is the new gas station. The details on this is the new gas station. I could be wrong, but it might be. But they said that if you unlock a certain weapon in the Legacy Pack, you should be able to use it as well in your War of the Chosen game. So like you'll retain, you'll be able to unlock things and be able to bring them over to your War of the Chosen game. I thought that was going to be really cool. Okay. Here's a couple of, whoops. I'm basically fast forwarding. Or trying to. I guess I could hit that, right? But that's too far. That's 30. Old gun, new gun. And they noticed there was a pen and a pencil right there. That was pretty cool. Zip tie, holding your sight in place. Bang. They said with the new technology, they were able to put a lot more detail into the guns. Like here's the new laser, and that's the new plasma sniper rifle. You know how it's got a little pipe and stuff. This all looks a lot better. To me, it's gonna change the game. And my understanding is all these textures and everything are going to update the War of the Chosen game as well. So not only are you just getting a new game mode, but you're also getting like a free graphic update pack. We don't need to see these guys. Okay. Whoa. Back up just a hair. See, it shows 3 different missions there. And then Central's Archives. I don't know what all that is. And these are like the 4 people you take on your mission with you. That's the mission progress. I don't know what all this is yet. We'll just have to figure it out. Continue operation. You get medals. You remember this screen. That's just and there's the button right there, the Legacy Hub. That's where you would launch your Legacy Edition. And those are the 3. Now you got Legacy Operations. Those are the 3 chains that I was talking about. There might be 4 actually. But then you also get those 2 missions in the middle. Like this is a challenge. these are challenge archives where you can go back in and play old challenges, but you can do it offline. You don't have to be online like the current challenges. And I'm not sure if it'll let you take mods into this yet or not. Probably not. If it's scored or if there's any kind of ranking system, they don't want you to have mods, I'm sure. But we'll see. Then there's also skirmish mode. I assume skirmish mode is just like a quick battle mode where you can pick it, go in, fight. You know, pick your creatures, or you know, a lot like a multiplayer game, but just against AI, probably. Yep, I guess there's going to be 4. Blast from the Past, It Came from the Sea, Avenger Assemble, and the Lazarus Project. And I think he's going to jump in and actually do a little gameplay. Just so you can kind of see it. Look at the machine gun. It looks a lot better. That machine gun looks good. We know these guys from XCOM 2, right? Yeah. And they weren't in XCOM 1. So these must have appeared between the sessions, right? And the sound of the guns, you're not going to hear it on this stream or this video, but the sound of all the weapons and stuff has been reworked. And they look at the brick wall. They've done a lot of work on that. And yeah, the sound of the bolt coming back. You're going to hear the when the machine gun fires. You can just hear the chain links hitting the ground and stuff. It just seems like it's a much better setup, or sound wise. Look at that sword. That was a nice looking sword, wasn't it? Yeah. And it looked kind of like a kukri, or, you know, it was facing the other way, you know, bent forward. Remember grenade launcher and machine gun, right? That was the way original XCOM was, right? And then we don't need all that. We're just going to fast forward a little bit. There's they took 20 different. They said something about taking 20 different locations. They put it up on their forums for people to make suggestions on which locations were the most iconic or the best ones they wanted to see, and they took them and they went through and they redid them and they put them in here. And I think they said something about putting a few extra maps that we've never seen before in there. And what that is also going to do is when we play our War of the Chosen game again, we're going to get new maps in War of the Chosen, and we're going to get, yeah, and all the maps are going to be redone. So that's super exciting for me. Okay, there's the score, Blast from the Past. Oh yeah, the camera. Some of you like the camera, but they've fixed it where now there's a whole bunch of new poses, and you do have some alien poses as well. So like there, he was holding the alien, or you can see the. I think they said something about when she's jumping in the air and shooting. It looks really cool. Like she's carrying the alien. You put a guy in the front, put a guy in the back. You know, carrying aliens or whatever. I thought that was cool, just for a propaganda picture. Okay, see, there's aliens there. So you're gonna have there you go, like a blast. They had one where she was jumping though. I remember. You can reduce it down to just 2 people. He's doing that just so that he can figure it out, because there's so many new options. The host was getting lost as well. So look at that, getting stepped on. Okay, or she's stepping on it. The snake's got her wrapped up. That's cool. Yeah, so they've got a whole bunch of new poses. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm going to skip past all that. Yeah, that might be it right there. Yeah, where she's jumping and the gun's firing. Okay, and so when you finish a mission, you get to upgrade, like, you're either going to upgrade your utility items or your personal combat stems. Or, you know, it changes. Like, it tells you what abilities you have, which ones you can upgrade. it's very linear. It doesn't give you as many upgrade options, but I think what it's trying to do is just streamline the legacy. I don't think it's trying to give you the full game. It's just trying to give you some missions, knock them out, and get into them really quick, and just move on. There's no, I think what they were saying is there's no strategy level. There's no Geoscape or anything like that. There's no Sky Ranger or anything like that. You're just on missions. And I said, man, that's pretty cool too. You know, I don't have to worry about finances or anything like that. Yeah. So these are all like XCOM 2 monsters. Aliens, not monsters. Yeah. And they're fighting in the cemetery. It's a new cemetery. See, the mausoleums look different. The way the bushes, you can see how they're all moving in the wind. Yeah, that's just pretty cool. They've gone to the ammo counter. That's normal. Yeah, Bradford pretty much kicks ass. Yes, Bladestorm is still OP. And the abilities, they all look the same. That looks like XCOM 2. Now, does this, and see, that's how you enter the mission. You're just on the street. They've got an extra guy now. They've got 5 guys. Does it replace the XCOM 3 that is still rumored to be coming out? No. This is not XCOM. This is not, like, XCOM 3 was rumored to be coming out. This is not XCOM 3. This is something different. This is just a wet your lips tactical package, and you get it for free. You don't have to buy it. I'm sure if you're, and it's not going to console, but I'm sure if you're a PC gamer and you don't have War of the Chosen, you could probably still get this. No, you have to have War of the Chosen for it to work. But if you don't get it before December, there's probably going to be a small charge for it, like maybe $5 or $9, something like that. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. They didn't say that, so I don't know. These guns are all looking cool. That's some magnetic rifles. There we go. And yeah, you're scored on this. Like when you kill guys or whatever, you get a score. That's a lot like the challenge modes. All right, guys. Well, that was it. Really, for the XCOM War of the Chosen DLC, the Tactical Legacy Pack. Should be coming out October 9th. It should just automatically download. So when you log into your Steam or whatever, it should just automatically update. That I can't wait. I'm going to renew my stream on XCOM when that happens, and we're going to have a good old time. All right, guys. I'll catch you next time.